What's going on, y'all? My name is Jay Faith, and this is the Right Mind Podcast. Welcome to episode 134. I don't even know how to explain what we have talked about on this episode, but if you are a LeBron fan, you may not want to listen to this episode. But I appreciate you for tuning in. I want to say God bless to everybody. If you are looking for Christian merch, be sure to check out forhisglory.com. And you can receive 15% off using the promo code J_FaithOfficial. Glorify God everywhere. And stay tuned for this upcoming episode 134 of the Right Mind Podcast. What's up?
You can never tell me. You can never tell me. I won't rise.
I prefer preserves, but hey, free Uncrustables, free Uncrustable. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So
why not?
Shoot your shot while you can.
Steph Curry, baby. Not LeBron James, though.
Still not sentimental about that at all. Or anything. Not at all.
I really don't care. It's one of those things. You know what I mean? Eventually I'll be the same way with me, like pushing God. Like I'll push God equally as much as I push my hatred. I can't even say that I hate the guy because I don't. Like he's just ignorant. You know what I mean? I just don't like his style.
Yeah.
I wonder how many flops he has this year.
LeBron?
Yeah,
a lot.
90.
I saw like 4.
He's got 160.
He's like, that's an actual stat.
I saw something the other day, dude.
And 95 of those since the All-Star break now.
And I forget what it was, but it was like, oh, LeBron James breaks a new record. And it was like most turnovers in history or something like that, dude.
No, he did get, what was it, most career points?
Yeah, no, he's
like career points. But it's like, dude, you've been in the NBA for 20
years. That's what all of y'all are gonna hang your hats. Oh, he's better than Michael Jordan because he scored more points. He's better than Michael Jordan. No, he's not. Okay?
Sit down with that.
Jordan did more in less time.
Yep.
More in less time.
And he switched over to baseball.
And
he came back and he struggled a little bit, but he still whooped y'all's ass.
He came back and won. They won the chip that year, I'm pretty sure.
No,
when he played with the Wizards?
First time he came back?
No.
Oh, okay.
So he came back in like 95.
Right.
They were like almost in the playoffs at that time, but like they didn't make it past the second round, I think. Or like they lost to like Orlando. But the next year they won. I
remember that. Yeah, because Horace Grant was there.
Yeah.
That was the year Horace Grant. They lost to Horace Grant.
I don't know. Just LeBron just irks me, man. He really does.
I know. Ever since we had that conversation, all my timelines for TikTok, some Instagram, more TikTok, has been like the great debate of who is better, LeBron or Jordan.
There is no debate on who's better.
Yeah.
They are great in their own significant ways.
Yeah.
They are great in their own generations. They are great in their own talents.
Mm-hmm.
But is one better than the other? The only way to find out was each of them play each other in their prime, technically. You know what I mean? In a game of one-on-one, bro, which will never happen because LeBron is not in his prime, hasn't been for years. Mm-hmm. And Jordan definitely ain't in his prime, dude. You know what I mean?
Nah, not at all.
Just everyone dick rides LeBron so hard. I'm just sick of hearing it, dude. I really am.
Yeah.
There's so many other good players out there in the NBA, and I don't even watch basketball, and I know. You know what I mean, dude?
Well, they were saying that, right? So then they brought up the argument, well, what about Steph Curry? In the sense of, like, if you compare stat to stat, now I'm saying not
arguably one of the best three-point shooters in the game.
Ever. He's the best three-point shooter that we've ever seen.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, okay, so what? Is he better than Michael Jordan? Fuck no, dude. Come on, man.
Nah, they only made the comparison between him and LeBron.
Right.
And the comparison was, one, I think Steph has the same amount of trophies.
Right.
Championships.
With the same team.
With
the same team. He didn't tell his fans, oh, I'll never leave, and then left. No. And then cried and came back. Steph Curry never did that. Yeah. All right?
Yeah, same team. Yeah, it was like same team. I think
I love this, dude. I do. I really
Mic
do.
drop.
bro.
There was a big silence
I,
after
no, I
that.
really do.
He's like,
bro.
yeah.
Yo,
Freaking
I'm
said it.
surprised. I don't mean to cut you off, Jay. I'm sorry. This is rude, bro. So, like, this is weird because I want to talk to the people, but I also want to talk to you. But when I look over at you, I see myself on the laptop
So you
like
gotta
that,
put
and I'm
it
like,
over
oh
here.
no, back this way. Wait, but this is no. All right.
But if you go that way, you feel like you're
I
talking to a
am,
wall.
I am surprised with over the last couple weeks on how much talking about LeBron I've done that no one's hit me up in the DMs or like no one's like took shots at me on a post. You know, like I generally am. I'm waiting for LeBron clans to just like attack me, dude, and it's gonna be priceless. I love it, dude.
You know what I'm gonna do?
I can't wait, bro.
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to all the
We should
footage that
tag
we
him.
have.
We should tag LeBron in every single one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back. Right, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna find all the footage of you just talking crap about LeBron, and then I'm just gonna post those for like a week straight, including tonight's. As soon as tonight's is done, I'm gonna just go back. I'm gonna find all of them.
Collab with them on every single one, dude.
Hashtag LeBron James GOAT, Michael Jordan, Jordan LeBron.
Or you know what?
controversy.
Better yet, all right. So the pod directly doesn't get attacked. Just send them to me, and I'll post them on mine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So this way,
It'll be
it
like a
kind of
whole,
separates it. You know what I mean,
Yeah.
dude?
Just collaborate.
Because at the end of the day, my own beliefs are my own beliefs. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I don't want them to infect
Affect the podcast.
or decriminal like the
We lose half our
Yeah, yeah,
we lose
yeah,
half
there
of
you
our,
go.
our
Yeah.
listeners because you're,
because
you're-
because I just constantly talk smack about LeBron, dude. You know what I mean, bro?
For 25 minutes,
Like,
all
yo,
I heard
beat
was
that dude in a wheelchair with one arm behind my back. Definitely not. I definitely would not. You know what I mean? But like, that's how much smack I like talking about LeBron. And now, what I love even more is how like amped, like, yo, you can have a normal conversation, dude. You can start the
He gets so
conversation off nice and light, like, yo, so who do you think's better? Blah, blah, blah. And like, yo, you'll go around the circle and everyone's like, oh, LeBron's better. Okay, cool. Yeah, LeBron's better. And then you get to that poor, innocent person, dude. That's like, no, MJ's better. And then everyone around him's just like, what? What did you say? And then I'll just go like full send with it, dude. I don't know what's more funnier, dude. Me talking smack about him or the way the people deride him so hard, dude, and get so butthurt, bro.
Yeah.
When it's like, yo, you're just getting that mad because I'm making valid points about the dude and you don't want to hear it. That's what it comes down
Yeah.
to. Literally, that's what it comes down to.
yeah.
there was a point where KD was top dog and like nobody wanted to talk about that.
Just depends. Yeah. I mean, I think it's subjective. I think it's hard to really compare
You can't.
because you're talking about two different types of leagues that he played that they each of them have played with. They're
Yes.
jumping around with teams,
Yep.
etc. Like, what do the stats look like? Who was their supporting cast? Who was, what did the championships look like? What did the playoffs look like? Who did they play in the playoffs? Like, that determines a lot of different things. How long did they play in the NBA? Like, that changes a couple things.
You know, the way they prep their body is different now. A hell of a
Yeah.
lot different. There's like just more like out there now.
Imagine if MJ had the technology that we have today.
Yeah.
Maybe he would have kept played. Maybe.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Probably
You don't
would've
know.
played a little bit longer.
You know what I mean? Shit. Maybe if we had the technology that we have today, Bobby Orr, Wayne Gretzky, all those guys would still be playing, dude. You don't know. You know what I mean? So, like, to argue that LeBron is the best of all time, no. Do I think he's the best of one of our generations? When I say our, I mean the 30-year-olds and up. Yes, I do. But people like my parents, MJ was the best of their generation.
Yeah.
So best of or one of the best. So I still don't think he's the best of our generation. Definitely fucking not. But anyways, so more of a correct argument would be, is he the best of our generation? That'd be more of a correct argument than picturing them at a whole. Like, to me, it baffles my mind. You know what I mean? Like, yo, who's the top 5 artists? You're going to ask. Everyone's going to say a different answer.
Everybody's going to have a different answer.
Everyone's going to have valid points. Like, okay, no, you need to, like, break it down even further. You can't. I think, like, yo, who's the GOAT of all time? I think it's too broad of a question to even ask.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, what are you basing it off of? Are you basing it off of bars? Are you basing it off of sales? Are you basing it off of the performance? What are you basing it off of? Well, then if you do that, then every answer is going to be different.
Right, exactly, dude. You know what I mean?
The greatest of all time at selling records? Okay, well, you have a number to back that up.
Right, exactly,
Okay.
dude. Who's the greatest 3-point shooter? Who's the greatest 3-throw shooter? Who's the greatest assist? Like, it's who is the GOAT of all time is a broad statement. Like, yo, even Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Okay? I grew up watching Tom Brady, 20 plus years of my life watching him.
Mm-hmm.
I could easily argue that he's the greatest quarterback ever because that's all I've seen is him.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see, well, I did, obviously, but like the John Elways, the Joe Montanas, like,
Right.
okay, so
Right. How do you compare?
how do you compare it?
What are you comparing?
What are you comparing with? Where so I think the Brady, you can make a more of an argument that he is the GOAT of all time because he smashed everyone's records.
Right.
You know what I mean? There is no one else that's even like LeBron hasn't broken every single NBA record out there. Neither has Michael.
And there's more people that like have more championships. You know what I
Right.
mean? That's like the end. For me, the end goal. Like, why is this player
If I had
the
to-
best of all time?
It's
Because
how many championships they won. Because
Right.
that's
That's
what
the
people
point.
remember.
how
They
many
don't,
can you win with the same team?
not even the same team, bro. If you gotta do it with 7 teams,
No.
yo, that's cool. Do it with 7 teams. I don't even care, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, that shows your
You still have
impact,
7 rings, bro.
because that shows your impact too on, like almost with Brady. Right?
That's why he went
'Cause
to Tampa Bay,
'cause
dude,
he
was
went
to make the
Tampa
point.
Bay. He went to Tampa Bay. He was like, "Yo, I'm gonna prove to everybody." Like I think we said this either last pod or whatever. I'm gonna go to Tampa Bay. I'm gonna prove that it has nothing to do with Belichick.
Right.
And he went, him and Gronk, and they won the championship.
Right.
Cool. Like my hand did what I need to
Right.
do. Like I showed you guys.
Right.
I was watching a documentary and I think like someone brought that up too.
Mm-hmm.
I think he brought that up.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. I think it was you
know
that
what I
had
mean?
mentioned
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So it's like, I think you kind of prove a little bit, that, like to your point as well, like
Right.
team hopping, cool. Like you could do that.
That's cool,
But if you're
bro.
team hopping and you're not winning championships and your team is whatever team that you're hopping on is still the same, there's a problem, But also look like who you're surrounded with too. I think that does play a part when you look at who LeBron was surrounded by in each of those championships. I mean, let alone like you had what
People that were better than him,
Chris
dude.
Bosh. You had
That's who he was
For the Heat.
surrounded by, dude.
For the who? For the Heat. For the who? For the Heat.
For the who?
Chris Bosh,
Yep.
Ray Allen,
Ray Allen.
another
Dwayne
one-
Wade.
Again.
and Dwayne Wade.
Arguably,
Shaquille
one of the,
O'Neal.
Those three alone, just on
arguably
that
one of the
team
best
and LeBron.
3-point shooters in the world. The whole shit. Ray Allen, dude. You're a phenomenal 3-point shooter, dude. Phenomenal, bro.
Clutch shooter too, like somebody that you need to shoot at the right time. Like I'm giving the ball to Ray.
Yeah. Hands down.
Yeah, him, Reggie Miller, like he's in that category,
Right.
like Reggie Miller. You know what I mean?
Again,
obviously stuff.
arguably one of the best.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
LeBron James is not the all-time GOAT and will never be the all-time GOAT. If you had to, then it has to come down to rings. Because at the end of the day, that's what it matters. It doesn't matter that LeBron scored 10,000 points, career points, or whatever. That's irrelevant, dude.
Yeah.
That is literally irrelevant. Because at the end
Right.
of the day, okay, when I was playing soccer, dude, the ultimate goal was to make it to the championship game and win. That was the ultimate goal.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't matter if you came in second.
Right.
Didn't matter if I had record years for most amount of saves in travel soccer in the state of New Hampshire. It doesn't matter. None of that matters unless I had a championship to back up my accomplishments.
Right.
At the end of the day.
What happened in the season does not matter. I mean, it matters, but like it doesn't matter as much as the playoffs because like once the playoffs hit, like it's the reset
Yeah,
button. Anything can happen.
The
you know what
only
I mean?
time those matter is when you retire.
Right.
LeBron retired with 15,000 points scored, 17,000 rebounds. Da, da, da. Okay, now you can arguably place him because he's done.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But
and
he
like
still falls short of Jordan by a long margin.
for sure, he's 2 championships short of tying him. But like I want to see him get 3. Then we can maybe open that conversation up a little more.
Yeah.
To me,
You know what
it's,
I mean?
it's like the perspective. It's like, yo, I just dropped 40 points. Yeah, but your team just lost.
Right.
Right.
Like,
Right.
who cares if you had
exactly,
45
dude.
points? Your team still lost.
Right.
So, like, that doesn't matter.
Pass the ball. Maybe your whole team. Maybe
like-
pass the ball. Maybe you would have 50 that game.
Yeah. So,
Right.
who cares?
Maybe 3 people.
I mean,
would
it's
have
it's a great achievement because, I
Oh,
mean, you
phenomenal.
scored that many points.
Phenomenal. It's hard to do.
But
Very
who
hard to do.
cares if your team doesn't make it out of the first or second round in the playoffs?
Right. No one.
Like, you're not even making it to the finals, dude.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, come on. Four championships.
And now you got everyone around you flopping.
4 championships in 22 years.
Yeah.
That's sad.
That's sad.
Sad.
That's
Let's see.
pathetic. How many did Michael do? In he went what, 7 for 7 or some shit?
He
at one
three-peated
point?
twice.
18. Just remember 18.
18.
Somebody remember 18.
I got it. 18.
Mike.
You viewer remember 18.
12. No.
You remember 18.
18.
18. Legal age.
And whoa.
I mean, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's not being weird.
Not what I was expecting you to say, though. You know what I
We'll
mean,
take a
Jay?
30-second commercial break right now.
Yeah, we're gonna cut that. No, but I really am, dude. I am surprised with the amount of shit talk I've been doing about LeBron.
So
Then again, I haven't directly gone on like my own Facebook and made like an exact post about it either, dude. So like am I really public? You know what I mean, dude? It's just been on here. I've been shit talking, but it's only a matter of time before it gets out. You know what I mean, dude?
So I did quick math. So the percentage of as of right now, obviously, because LeBron is still playing.
Correct. Which he shouldn't be. Should have retired last year,
retired,
dude.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
I would've
Only
retired.
reason he's still playing is because he strong-armed the Lakers and they're having his kid come on the team, dude.
Yeah, and only play at home games.
Yeah,
Or away
exactly,
games, whichever
dude.
It is. So percentage of LeBron winning a championship is 18%
That's pathetic, dude.
as of right now. Obviously,
Right.
4 in 22, and
Correct.
then Jordan is 40%. So he's almost 500
Yeah.
in winning a championship.
Yeah.
So I mean, that alone should tell you the difference.
Because every time people have the argument, no, yeah, he doesn't have the rings, but this and this and this and this is what he's did.
No, that's not the goal of the NBA.
Who cares, bro?
You're
I literally don't care, dude. That he did that, and that. I don't care how many assists he has. I don't care how many points he has. But how many teams he's been on in 22 years? How many times has he lost? He's lost more than he's won.
Because if you look at any of the teams, if you're not performing right and your team's not winning a championship, like they get rid of you. Same thing with the coach. If the coach is not leading you to a championship, see you later. Like you're fired as soon as the season is over.
Right.
Like, I see it all the time. You see it in hockey. You see it in any of the sports.
Bro, you see
as
it.
soon as their season is over,
The Bruins fired their coach halfway through the year a couple years ago. They were like, yeah, dog, we're done.
yeah,
Yeah, you ain't doing it. See ya.
yeah. That's
Bye.
This year.
Huh?
This season.
I know, dude. They fired dude. I got rid of everybody this year. I don't even know what they were thinking on that one, dude.
Dude, why did they get rid of what's his name?
I don't know.
Patrice
man.
Bergeron.
Not Bergeron.
No,
Bergeron
Marchand.
already retired. Marchand.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he's fucking Florida.
He's on Florida. The team that beat the
How
guys
much
in
of a
the playoffs.
backstab is that?
Dude, what are you doing? For
Yeah.
what? Who
I
are you
don't know. I don't watch
was
TV,
wild.
so I really haven't followed it. I just know what I see on like Instagram and stuff like that.
Dude, I saw it on my phone.
Yeah,
I was at
backstab.
work.
And I will say whatever did happen between Marchand and the Bruins. The one video I did see about him addressing it, I feel like he did it very, very well.
Oh, yeah.
He still showed love to the Bruins. He thanked the Bruins and the fans and everything. Regardless of what may or may not have transpired, I don't know. I wasn't in that room. I haven't really looked into it. I just know that obviously, yeah, he got traded to Florida, dude. And that's like, I don't know, in my eyes, that's kind of like a FU.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
You know what I mean?
Because like 2-3 years ago, they were supposed to like go all the way.
Yeah.
And Florida beat us.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. We lost in the first round of
And
Florida.
then the next year, they beat us again.
Yeah. in the
When
second
we were
round or
like top
something.
dogs.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
they won the freaking Stanley Cup.
We choke hardcore, dude, when it comes to playoffs, and I don't understand why. I really don't, dude. Yo, bring Tim Thomas back, dude. I don't care if the dude's 90 years old, bro. All right? He's the one that won us a championship, man.
Right.
At the
Both of
end the
those years
day.
were top twos as well.
It's crazy, though.
that trade was like the Luka trade. Like nobody knew what was
No,
happening.
yeah, dude.
Until,
Yeah.
And it was trade deadline, too.
You literally
It was
woke
that
up the
at
next
3.
day, and it was like, oh, yeah, by the way, Marchand's gone. I was like,
I'm like, what?
bro?
Yeah, I was at work. And
Did
like,
remember like the first two lines, like just got rid of everybody, and I was like, what?
yeah.
What is up with New England teams that, hey, we're doing good, we're doing decent. Just give it to everybody, bro. Throw them to the wolves. I think the Celtics did that after like their first championship in like 07 or 08 or something like that, dude.
08.
The next year, dude, like more than half the team was gone, dude. It's like, yo, really?
Got rid of
Well,
Isaiah Thomas.
We had everybody for like another 2 years, but like after 2010, like that was it. They moved
Yeah.
everybody up.
Yeah.
I'm still salty about like not keeping IT.
Yeah. He said he wants to.
I mean, yeah,
he said he
it's
wants to finish. With
yeah.
the Celtics.
Really?
He wants to retire as a Celtic.
He wants to retire as a Celtic. All right, is he going to sign a 1-day contract, or is he going to actually play for a year? You know what I
He said he
mean?
wants to play.
Hey.
From what I saw, again, it could be.
Have at it, bro. You know what I mean?
Because like the year before we got Kyrie, like we were pretty close to getting to the finals. Like if we had kept him, maybe like another 1-2 years, we would have got there.
Yeah.
I think they should have built more around him than what they did. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think
so that's kind of like when I stopped watching. It was like 2010ish, the TV, like in general. You know what I mean? Like really paying attention to sports. Like I don't even watch hockey anymore, dude. And I used to be obsessed with it. I had to watch every single Bruins game. Don't talk to me. You know what I mean? Like yo, commercials. That's when you talk, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, bro? I used to nope, don't even care. House could be burning down, dog. Bruins are on. Leave me alone. When it's a commercial, then you can tell me the house is on fire. You know what I mean?
When it first happened, like I mean, I was pissed, that they got rid of him, but like I was, still excited that we got Kyrie because it could have meant okay, maybe that would, bring other people in.
Right.
But like he is just too much. He's just too hot-headed.
Yeah, he was too much at that time. I think
Too
he's gotten
cocky.
better. I think he's gotten better.
It's still the same. It's
from what I've
gotten a little better, but I mean, it's still same Kyrie. He like
That's probably why they got rid of him.
wants to. He signs a big contract. They're supposed to do well. The team does, decent. But then the next year the team tanks, and then he's unhappy, and then he wants more money, and then he says, trade me. He like just doesn't play until he gets traded. Then the trade happens. They do well, and then the next year the same thing happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the same. It's just
So I wouldn't be surprised if he left Dallas.
Well, yeah, I mean, he got hurt too. That's like, can we just talk about too? I know we're like still on sports. This is crazy, but I mean, not in a bad way. Can we just talk about how like a majority of high level caliber players are all getting hurt? Like, is anybody else noticing that? Lillard is hurt. AD is hurt. LeBron just got hurt.
Tatum. Oh, he
Tatum
did?
is
Good.
hurt. Tatum is hurt.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, but LeBron being hurt could be just he wiped his butthole too hard the morning before the game, dude. You know what I mean? So,
That's probably what it was.
are they actually hurt, or are they all doing this bullshit, dude? Like to gain more money, or I want to trade, or you know what I mean, dude?
So Trae Young is hurt. Let's see. Trae Young, Jason Tatum. I'm going like team by team now.
Jason Tatum's hurt.
Yeah.
I just seen a clip yesterday of him balling out, bro.
Yeah,
How
and
are
then
you
he
hurt?
Sprained his ankle.
How
Sprained
are
his
you
ankle like
hurt?
I did.
Oh, really?
Nah, he was shooting a 3 and the dude jumped in the landing zone.
Like,
so when he
2
landed,
games ago.
That why
just-
is that why they were like, oh, look at this 1-footed shot he did? Is that why he did the 1-footed shot?
I don't think it's the same shot.
All right.
Lonzo Ball is hurt. Nobody on the Cavs.
LeBron just flopped too hard. That's what it was.
Anthony Davis.
I think
day-to-day.
somebody sent like hitmen.
Kyrie Irving.
They put something
Start
in the
some
water.
kind of conspiracy theory.
Jokic.
Make
Putting
it
something in
true.
the water. It's all that
Jokic.
Gatorade they're drinking. It's bad for you.
Jokic is hurt. Aaron Gordon. The list goes on. Hold on. Let's see. I'm trying to see who else.
So let me ask you a question, though, Jay. Are these all senior players?
They're all like
They're all high caliber.
superstars.
Are they senior players, though? Have they been in the league 10, 15 years? Because your body just starts breaking down naturally the older you get. You know what I mean? So
John Morant.
maybe they're just, you know what I mean? The body's taking a beating, we'll say, for 15 years, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Damian Lillard. Giannis.
I mean, LeBron's not hurt. He's just faking it.
Zion.
Probably because they benched his son again.
Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson's out.
I love it.
I'm not playing until he comes back into the league.
It's crazy. Like, hold on. I'm almost done.
No, you're good, bro.
Oh wow.
It's a crazy list, though.
What about
No,
Embiid?
it is crazy, man.
AD was on there. Same. Because it's by teams. Kyle Lowry's out.
Lowry.
Tyrese Maxey.
John Morant's out.
Paul George. Joel Embiid. But Joel, I don't know how Joel Embiid is hurt when he was playing like every other game. Because he wouldn't do back-to-backs. Did you hear he said that when the season started?
Really?
He said, I'm not doing back-to-back games.
Why?
And he got
You're a bitch.
dookied on.
He
What,
He got-
dude?
been
I'm
getting hurt
sorry.
since-
That's the most ignorant thing you could say.
Like, you are paid to play. Get in the game.
Yo,
you're
hey,
paid to play hurt.
Yo, Big A, I'm only going to work every other day, all right? But you still got to pay me for the 2 days I don't work. My boss can tell me to eat a bag, bro.
He's gotten injured like every
Wembanyama?
season of his career.
Wembanyama's out.
Whose mama's out?
Wembanyama. Wembanyama.
7'4", dude.
When your mama?
Wembanyama.
Chris Middleton's out. Marcus Smart is out. That's sad.
He ain't so smart now.
He got dumped on the Wizards. It's horrible.
It's
Such a good player.
It happens, man. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can't control where you end up.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sad that the Celtics got rid of him, but I mean, they picked up obviously they picked up.
Porzingis.
It helps. Let's call a spade here. It helps.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta make those kind of moves, I guess, to free up cap space. That's what it all came
Out
down
with the
to,
old,
cap
in with the
space.
new, my man. It happens everywhere, dude.
It was worth it. I mean, the Celtics are on a run now too. I mean, they're in a good position to repeat. I hope they do, but we'll see.
Oh, they better repeat.
They gotta stay healthy though. I mean,
That's
They
always the
better
biggest
at
issue,
least
bro.
make it. At least make it there.
I don't see why they wouldn't.
But I mean,
They're in first place and it's more than halfway done, right?
But I mean,
We're in second.
they did it. They
Oh,
did
okay.
it with a majority without Porzingis too. Last year, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
because he came back in the playoffs then, right?
Yeah, he played like 2 games, and they were like, "Yeah, we don't really like. We're demolishing these teams. Like,
Right.
we really don't need you." So like,
We have
Rest
enough.
up.
rest.
We have
Which was
enough.
probably the best thing, because from what I've heard, dude, I mean, like I said, I don't follow Celtics, but I hear his name a lot on YouTube, Instagram, and all that stuff. And he seems to be doing hotcakes, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So maybe that extra time off last year during the playoffs, when we don't really need you, but yo, stay dressed just in case, because we might throw you in for a minute or two here and there to keep you loose.
Yeah.
You know
Just
what I mean?
Just to make sure, just to make sure we got the lead, and then it's like, okay,
Yeah, no, definitely. That's exactly it, man.
Any other team in the league, like, their main player goes down, they're fucked. But like our team,
Bro,
We
watch
have
how,
the most
watch how
depth in the
bad the
league,
Lakers
so-
do.
Oh,
Watch how
yeah.
bad the Lakers do when LeBron's out. I guarantee you, dude. They're going to do horrible.
so like
but they
if
have Luka.
He ain't even that good, bro.
Luka's not bad.
nah, he's pretty nice.
Luka's pretty nice.
Like he's
He could hit a quick
he's
step
like the
back
slowest point guard I've ever seen, but like
He still makes it work.
oh yeah.
He's got LeBron syndrome already, dude. Okay? I seen him do the
He's
biggest...
like 26 years old.
Dude, I seen him do the biggest flop the other day, dude. Okay?
Yeah.
Both of them did it in the same play, bro.
They both just did it at the same time. And they were both like, oh.
It's probably AI, but still. I see
probably
it. I don't care.
You think it was AI?
I don't know, probably. What are the odds of both of them taking a flop at the exact same time in the play?
Yeah. Nah.
Come on, dude. I may have been in special ed classes my whole life. I'm not that retarded.
This guy. Oh, man.
It was-
No, I can't speak on that. I don't even know who that guy is. I know he's some white boy. They made a huge deal about it, so he's got to be decent. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, 'cause-
I seen him bomb a 3 the other day. And I was like, yo, big man bombing 3. Is that right, dude?
Yeah, he was on the team with Kyrie. The Mavs.
Yeah, he was on the Mavs.
Who went to the finals last year, lost to the Celtics, and then they trade him.
Yeah.
Like, that's wild.
But so, like, I heard that
And then
there was
they
mad
acquired Klay
stipulations on
Thompson,
why they
and now
traded
he's
him, though.
unhappy.
Because, like, he didn't want to play. And, like, that's what I heard. I don't know if that's true or not. But why did that Luka guy or whatever, the white boy, why did he get traded from the Mavs?
Nobody knows.
Really?
Like, he didn't even know
It just
until that
happened.
morning. He literally, like, woke up and
Like,
they were like,
nobody-
hey, you're traded.
Which they can technically do, right?
Yeah. He had no idea. AD had no idea. LeBron didn't even know. Kyrie didn't know. Like, they all just woke up and they were like, big moves in the NBA.
Imagine that, dude.
AD gets
Imagine that, bro. You
traded
wake up
for-
in the morning, dude. You stretch real quick. You grab your phone. You're sitting on a throne, taking the morning deuce, drinking your coffee. And you're like, "Ah! What the fuck? I gotta move to LA now? No. I don't want
Oh my god, the house.
I gotta play with LeBron. Oh man, come on!
Damn it.
LeBron. I gotta go.
It's cold in Minnesota, Dev.
Facts, 100%.
Imagine
I
that,
just moved
though,
to
dude.
warmth.
You literally, you're
I'd be
waking
like,
up,
"Nope, I'm not
dude.
going."
You're waking up, dude, and you know nothing about it, bro. You haven't heard from your manager.
I'd be like, "I'm
nothing,
going to the
dude.
NFL."
Yo, I'd be hella mad, bro. If I found out I got traded, I'm taking a dumper in the morning, dude. Drinking my coffee. Imagine that, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know
That'd
how
be
they
the worst
do that.
thing ever, dude. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know how they do that because obviously, like, you gotta have a home base as far as your house, like your home, your family, right? And then
They probably put him up in like apartments somewhere or some shit like that. To be honest with you, dude, like that's what I would think they would do.
I mean, you're also making millions of dollars, so I'm sure that you could afford a mortgage.
Yeah,
and
all right.
like some rent.
Yeah, you can afford a mortgage, but how many times can you buy a house and sell it within 2 years before like that debt catches up to you somehow, some way?
But that's
like
what I'm
eventually
saying.
your luck's gonna run out, dude, and you're not gonna sell that house for what you owe.
I mean,
because of the market.
But that's what I'm saying.
You know
Like
what I mean?
you buy one house at like as your home base, whatever, which is like a lot of people's like LA or Florida or whatever for NBA players or anywhere, whatever. And then you get traded, you just buy an apartment.
Either that or like,
you
keep
don't
your
know how
home base.
much you're.
or
staying
maybe
for.
you negotiate that into your contract. Like, yo, y'all have to provide an apartment for me.
Yeah. But also like, dude, like I'd want to be with my family. Like if you're away from your family for a season, like
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That
It's
is
like,
that is crazy,
that's
bro.
more. It's almost a full
And
year.
to be flying back and forth like that's a lot, bro. I mean, it can be done. You know what I mean? There's artists out there that MGK dude does not tour, or canceled a tour last year or the year before because it was during his daughter's volleyball her volleyball season.
Mm-hmm.
Now he lives out in LA. At the time, she was living back in Chicago. Every weekend he'd fly home to do it. So it's doable, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. It's just I don't know. It's a lot.
It is a lot.
I would
dude.
wonder. I have to look back at what was that show we were watching? But I didn't really notice anybody that was like outside of where they lived. Starting five
Okay.
with they did Tatum and
Sabonis, Butler.
Now, what is that, like a show or a
yeah,
movie?
it's on Netflix. It was like a documentary, but
Oh,
it was
right.
like it was all last season.
Oh, okay.
So it was cool because they had Tatum on it, so they showed the championship
Right,
and everything
yeah.
else, which was cool.
So they just follow them around or whatever
Literally just followed him around for an entire season, like behind the scenes
for a
saw
whole
their lives.
season. Nah, y'all can get like a couple months, dude. You know what I mean? Not a
Yeah.
whole season,
Whole
dude.
season,
Fuck
whole
that,
season.
bro.
Like,
Imagine that
outside
everywhere you turned, there was a camera in your face, dude.
Oh, I mean, they got paid for it.
Yeah, but bro, come on, give me a little bit of. But yo, let me practice once a week in private. You know what I mean, dude?
Well, I'm sure they weren't there at like.
They're not like in the bathroom or like that.
Yeah, I'm
You
sure-
like
and-
you walk in the shower, you drop trout, and a dude's standing there like this.
Yeah. No, I mean,
Having a good time with your wife, like they're just like
Yeah, I know, right, dude? You look over,
Yeah,
you look
this
over
isn't,
because you forgot to close the curtain, dude. You just see a camera
starting
lens.
5 rated XXX.
yeah, this isn't Big Brother.
Yeah, right, dude.
Following me around everything. It's not definitely not that. But no, it was a good documentary. It was really good.
Yeah.
They covered it really well.
Was it 5 for 5?
Starting five.
Starting 5.
Starting five.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
so
bad.
they have 5 players.
All right.
Yeah, so it was Tatum.
So they were 5 for 5 on that.
Yeah, Tatum, Sabonis.
So it was all Celtics people then.
No, Sabonis is Utah Jazz,
Oh, all right.
right?
Oh, he's Kings.
Kings. I was saying purple team. Shut up.
No, they're all from different teams.
Yeah, they're all different.
All right.
Dang, Sabonis, Tatum.
That's more or less.
Wasn't there?
From the Timberwolves. From the Tims, young player. Dude, I literally just listed these.
Was it Carl Anthony Towns?
No.
Jesus Christ.
Anthony
got a longer
Edwards.
name.
Anthony Edwards.
Yeah,
Say that name again.
Carl Anthony Towns.
Jesus. It's a long name.
Butler, that's 4. And who was the other one?
It was me, dude.
It was crispy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crispy on the court. Crispy on the court is crazy.
Yo, I'll dunk on anybody, dude.
Crispy Athletics.
Yo, I'll dunk right on LeBron, bro. I'll jump over him. I'll bunny hop. Doop, right over him, just like that, yo. Superpowers, baby.
I'm sure that'll work. Who's the 5th one?
It definitely won't work, but whatever.
Butler, Sabonis, Tatum,
Was it Embiid?
Edwards. No, it wasn't Embiid. They're not following Embiid around.
Wow, Jay.
I would not watch it if Embiid was on there.
Was it LeBron, the other one?
Actually, it was LeBron.
Come
Was it?
on.
It was LeBron.
Stop,
I'm pretty sure
really?
it was LeBron, yeah.
You get to see
Oh,
his
yeah, it was,
ignorant
it
ass
was.
all the time?
It was.
What was it, 5 for 5?
Starting 5. Dang, bro. Which was kind of annoying because then they had the court of gold and then they followed LeBron again. Like, how many times do we have to follow LeBron?
Oh, yeah. His mug's right on it, dude.
Because he's like, yo, I'm still 16. This guy's face.
I'm not even. Wait, all right. Step on the court with Jimmy Butler,
Yeah.
Anthony Edwards, Trash James. How do you say that? The D one?
Domantas Sabonis.
Sabonis. His dad played in the NBA.
And Jason Tatum.
Yeah. Played for the Trailblazers.
How many seasons? Oh, it was only one season?
Yeah, it's literally just like
Oh, it's quick.
like beginning to end.
It's quick. It's quick.
And they just wrap it up. It was really, I don't know, I really enjoyed
How many episodes of LeBron in? I'll just skip those episodes. I don't care what he
You're
has
just
to
gonna
say,
watch
dude.
I just watched LeBron one and then watched everybody else.
Is the finals.
No, I think
I can just see like 10 reels this week of like, you see this guy?
Dude, I'm totally going back.
F him.
I'm totally going back.
Dude, I don't even care. Yo, dude, who am I to LeBron? Nobody, dude. If what I have to say about him really hurts his sphincter, then that's between him and himself, dude. You know what I mean, bro?
You're gonna affect all the LeBron fans.
That's all right. Whatever, dude. You know what? I've had everyone against me my whole life, dude. Adding a category, whatever.
You know what I want to see? Like I want like a game turned on, and then you do like a reaction video to it.
Just know if y'all like come
roasting
at
the
me,
entire game.
Just know that I literally don't care, and that you guys are gonna be even more mad than I am, because as much as I found God, I'm still the type of person that I'll troll you, dude, just to push you buttons and piss you off, because it makes my point even more valid, dude. You know what I mean? Because, like, I don't know.
You
It's
know,
just fun.
Dude, bro, I get humor out of it, dude. I really do. On how butthurt people get about the dumbest things, dude. Like someone could come up to me, yo, Krispy, Wayne Gretzky's not the greatest hockey player ever. Okay, yo, I may argue, I may drop facts, but I'm not gonna get mad at you for having that opinion. Cool, that's how you feel. You're wrong, by the way. But anyways, you know, like, yo, we're still Gucci afterwards, dude.
Yeah, you gotta be Gucci.
You know what I mean, dude? Like, these LeBron fans, dude, lose their marbles, bro. You probably got family members that don't talk to each other because of this question. You know what I mean? And that's sad, dude.
Yeah. You know what we should do for an episode is like pull the TV over like here. I have ESPN and you can watch like even like old games. Not old games, but like, you know, what is it? It's Wednesday. So like maybe a game that was on Monday or something. But like let it be a Lakers game. And let's just put it on and just record. And just have Krispy watch it and just like
trash.
We should be the commentators.
Trash.
Just react. Yeah. You can see if we could go live, and I don't know. No, because we can't have the game up there. But we could like.
Yeah, you can.
We could talk about it, but we can't. No, like I'm saying, like I can't have the game on the screen on.
Can you have the game in the corner with us?
I got you. You can't have it on that screen.
Broadcast.
Yeah, I got you.
Something that is already part of the NBA. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. You just can't make money off of it. Right? Is that how that goes?
I mean, they have like a whole like quick.
So how do people post videos about LeBron and then they green screen it with him in the background doing their thing and they're giving their opinions? It's the same thing. Literally no different, dude.
Quick clips, maybe.
They take like certain clips, they just like edit it down and stuff like that.
Or like ESPN highlights.
Maybe.
I don't know. That'd be a good question. I'd have to look again.
You'd have to look into it. You know, but dude, there's got to be a way around it, bro.
Yeah.
There has to be, dude.
I would say.
So that means all those videos of people copying and reposting of Tatum making that 1-footed shot the other day, like they can't use that technically.
Yeah.
I don't see them getting sued.
Yeah.
And it's normal people posting it. It's not like it's Boston or this or the Celtics that. You know what I mean? So there's got to be a way. There's got to be a loophole, dude. There's always a loophole, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that loophole is we just can't sell it and make money off of it.
Yeah, I'm sure that's definitely 100%.
You know what I mean?
For sure, part of it.
So worst comes to worst, you just unmonetize that one episode.
Yeah. I have to look into it.
Well, not unmonetized because then you have to remonetize and it's a pain in the ass. But you know what I'm saying, dude. Even you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I think that'd be funny though. Just leave it on. Just hit play. We can commentate on it and you know, play for play, and then just watch Krispy react.
Be like, how is that a flag?
And just watch Krispy just react to LeBron playing.
Flopping. They call him Floppy the Flopster. The Floppinator.
Be hilarious.
There'd be a lot of censoring.
I know.
Or just like leave it uncensored.
Oh man.
Or maybe not all.
YouTube might take it down.
Like,
YouTube will probably take us down.
Fuck it.
You like we had to
have an-
upload you to a different website because you swore so many times.
We tried 6 different
that
ones.
Listen, I'm pretty sure if we didn't get shadow banned for the 50th episode, I'm pretty sure we're good, dude. With me voicing my opinion about LeBron James, dude, okay?
And we're back. Welcome back to the Right Mind Podcast.
I had to pee, sorry.
Edit. Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, definitely, Jay.
Yeah, this is when I'm gonna have to go
Pause.
back. This is when I'm gonna have to go back and be like, where are we at?
Yeah, at least I caught myself.
40 minutes in. Dude, 40 minutes of LeBron talk is crazy.
And like 10
dude.
or 15 minutes of those was just Krispy going off.
Facts. Crispy stole the show with the LeBron.
And
holiday.
I think
That's
he's
awesome,
dead.
dude. 40 minutes.
We should just put that in the bio for the podcast, like a anti-LeBron podcast. Like, don't bring LeBron to this podcast.
No, bring him. I'm gonna have a full-blown conversation with that gentleman.
Should call it LeBron or Jordan.
The LeBron or Jordan podcast.
Yeah.
Oh man, you know how much crap we would start.
Yeah,
Just
whatever.
in the title, LeBron or Jordan.
Wouldn't be the first time people hate me. You know what I mean? Won't be the last. I don't care, dude. I got family members that hate me. What makes you think I'm gonna care about these people's opinion?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That should be the episode name.
You know what I'm saying?
LeBron or Jordan.
LeBron or Jordan. Oh man, dude, do it. Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
That alone will create conflict. Like,
So it won't be do better, as you can see on the screen right now. But we're gonna change it to LeBron or Jordan.
no, LeBron do better. How's that?
LeBron, comma,
Do better.
Fair.
But LeBron in big bold letters, dude. You know what I mean?
And then do better, just like really small.
Yeah.
Just do better.
Yeah.
I know. I had like questions and stuff too. Like I came with like topics, and then we just went for 40 minutes.
Yeah, whatever, dude. You know what I mean? Hey, we gave LeBron his claim to fame. We added to
We're talking about him, so
people talk. Hey, they say all publicity is not bad publicity. I mean,
Yep.
unless you're out doing like illegal stuff, I guess. Like me voicing my opinion on how I feel. Yeah, that's publicity, but that's not like necessarily bad publicity. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's also current. You know what I mean? Like the whole LeBron and Jordan debate.
I feel like that's
Current
all.
thing.
I feel like we're never gonna hear the end of that.
I think LeBron, like
No
you
matter
said-
what, even when LeBron retires, I feel like people are still gonna argue that.
You think so?
Yeah, I do. I think it'll always be a hot topic button.
I think it'll stop. Personally.
Yeah,
it'll stop.
you think?
I think it'll
Because like, say he retires today, he still like only has 4 rings. So like, I don't know.
I think
That's my thing.
Maybe
The
that's why he's
rings,
been
the
playing for
rings.
so long, because he knows he'll never be equal in his mind to Michael Jordan. So his thought is like, I'll just keep playing longer, and at least I have that. Well, I played longer. I did more. Do everything else. Break every other Jordan record except for that one.
yeah. The
You know what I mean? The one that matters.
Yeah, the one that really matters the most.
All right, so enough about LeBron.
Do we
40
like WWE? Does anybody
43 minutes.
fuck with
in.
that?
Nah, I used to back in the day, dude. You know what I mean? I used to watch
Yeah.
WWE back in the day.
I just recently got back into it. Like
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of it in like several years, but like it still gives me that same feeling. I think it's better now than like when it. I mean, you can argue like the Stone Cold age, like
Undertaker.
those were probably like the absolute best times for wrestling and stuff like that. Like CM Punk, Edge, Triple H, and all that. The Undertaker.
Yeah.
But like there's one guy I really like right now is Penta from
I have no idea.
Mexico. Oh man, look him
Yeah.
up. He's like
Ill-informed.
luchador type. I don't know. I guess he's kind of like Rey Mysterio, but like I mean, Rey Mysterio has like more athleticism,
Yeah.
but like his costume's fucking dope.
Yeah.
Like it's like a luchador type thing, but
Yeah.
like more sinister.
Yeah.
And like he has this thing where he says like "Cero miedo." He comes out and like gets like the whole crowd. He just goes "Cero miedo." Like that's the dopest shit ever.
What about Trash Paul? You like him, dude?
Trash Paul.
Yeah, because I could go off about that guy, too.
Oh man,
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul.
Yeah,
Bro. Nah, I don't.
Jay's like, I had questions.
This is not
Crispy's
the
like,
trash
I mean, we're just
podcast.
gonna,
I don't really fuck
we're
with
just
him
gonna
either.
dump talk on everybody. Yo, I'm sorry, Jesus. I really am.
Just dumping on everybody. Yo, you know this guy? Yeah, trash too. Just terrible.
Man,
Like
dude.
every sport we talk about, it's like, yo.
That's why. That's one of the reasons why I say I'm like the worst example of a Christian. You know what I mean, dude? Just because like I have so many flaws still in me that need to be worked out.
Hey, we're all working. We're all working. We're all working. We're all working. We all got stuff we're working on. I'm still.
No, dude, I see him be doing backflips and stuff like that off the top rope, dude. Like, yo, if I did, I'd die, bro. Hospital flip is what I call that, dude.
Oh,
That's
for
why
sure.
I'd end up, bro.
Right into a hospital.
You know
Like,
what I mean?
there's a whole art to
Even-
it. Like you gotta
even
learn how
if-
to fall. You gotta learn how to hit without actually like hurting them and stuff like that.
Even if I did land on my own 2 feet, I'd probably like blow an Achilles or something. You know what I mean?
Oh, gee, you never want to do that.
Nah, I got Achilles tendonitis alone. I know you blew your Achilles.
I blew my Achilles.
I got tendonitis and it's enough. I can't imagine blowing the whole thing out.
Right.
That's wild.
Yeah, dude.
I'm all set with that.
It's weird. It's just a weird sensation. Like it feels like something fell on you, and like you don't feel anything at first because like you're in shock. But like give it a couple hours and it hurts like hell.
Oh, I can imagine, bro. I can imagine, dude. When I blew my knee out, dude, that hurt, dude. When I tore my meniscus, dude, that really hurt. I didn't feel it when it happened. It was the next day I woke up, and I was like, oh, whoa! I got 2 right knees. You know what I mean?
You're like, hello.
And then I didn't have crutches at the time, so I was actually with Cam's mom at the time, so she was trying to help me like down the stairs. So I was like, huh? And then I fell, bro, and landed directly. Dude, it was bad, bro. It was bad, dude. I didn't need surgery though. It wasn't a full tear, so that was good. I was able to heal on it.
Your meniscus.
Yeah, my
I feel like
meniscus.
lower body injuries are like much worse than like upper body. Like
Yeah.
I can deal with upper body. I can deal with like
Yeah.
elbow issues,
Yeah.
like shoulder issues here and
Yeah.
there. But like forget about it.
And then, no weight. Ugh, what do you mean no weight, bro? You know
Yeah.
what I mean,
Yeah.
dude? Like what? Yeah, it was bad.
Talk about a knee injury. You talk about like a foot injury. Or
Yeah,
like
yeah,
It's like
your Achilles. Like
yeah.
It's like debilitating, but you're like, yo, like I just blew my shoulder out, chest, benching or whatever. Yeah, I'll do bench tomorrow. Like,
Yeah.
what?
Right, exactly.
But it's like, like
I can loosen it up.
Yeah, like Life said, like your Achilles hurts or your knees hurt, and you're like, yeah, I'm not playing ball for a week. Like,
Yeah.
what? Like, my shoulder still hurts, but I'll still hoop it up a little bit. You
Right,
know what
yeah,
I mean?
exactly.
Like, what? Or your back. I think your back would fall into that lower body category.
like
My
lower
back.
Well,
lower
it
back.
depends,
It
really.
depends.
It really depends on how severe the pain. If it's how do you say it? Sciatic?
Sciatic nerve.
Yeah,
Sciatica?
sciatica. Maybe
I
if
hate
it's something like
sciatica.
that, then all right. Yeah, maybe I ain't playing. You know what I mean?
I played through side.
But if it's just like a tight lower back or something that you could probably stretch out, or because a lot of times, like your lower back, once you get going, dude, will loosen up naturally on its own.
Yeah.
You get the blood flowing, you get the muscle flowing. Next thing you know, you just don't feel it. Your adrenaline's thumping, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Usually your lower back is your hips, anyways. Like
Yeah.
it's because of your hips for one reason or another. I don't want to say whatever reason, but there's obviously a reason.
Yeah, it's all connected. You know what I mean, dude? That sciatica, dude. Whew,
Dude,
man,
sciatica's
dude.
terrible, dude.
Bad, dude. Real bad, dude. That's why I started going to the chiropractor.
I know I need to.
You know what I mean? Was because it flared up real bad to the point that, it felt like my joint in my hip hurt.
Yeah, that's how mine is.
Like, it was deep, dude. You know what I mean?
That's how mine is when it kind of I step and like I feel like my hip
Yeah.
just completely gives out.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I'm like, what the heck? Can't walk, can't, or it's hard to walk, It's frustrating,
Yeah.
I
I need to find a different chiropractor, though, because the place I'm at now, they're good. It's just too rich for my blood. You know what I mean, dude? It was more or less one of those, like, in the moment things. All right, cool. This seems like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I got to call the insurance company and figure it out
Yeah.
before I make any decisions. You know what I mean? Because if I can get it cheaper through the insurance company, dude,
Right.
why not, bro? You know what I mean?
Yeah, you might as well.
That's the only thing. It's expensive.
Save a couple bucks. Yeah, it is expensive, dude. It's so right now they got me on a program. It's four times a month you can go.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and it's $90 for the month. Or you can go individually, and it's $55 per visit. So they don't take insurance. The place that I went to, you know what I mean? It's what is it? The Joint. I'll plug them. The Joint, phenomenal. You have any chiropractic issues? If there's the Joint around you, go to them. They're phenomenal. I go to one in Manchester, New Hampshire, so that's what I'm speaking about. But they're phenomenal. It's just I mean, if you break it down, yeah, I'm saving money. You know what I mean? But like last week, I went just to go. I don't think I necessarily needed to go, but it was like, yo, I paid for it already. I might as well get a use out of it. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't hurting going in, and I didn't feel any better when I left. Like, it was about the same. It was just even. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now I'm at the point, because like the last 3 months, dude, I've been going twice a week, dude. So like now it's like, okay, cool, your spine's starting to straighten out, everything's getting back, you know what I mean? So I should probably stay with it, and that's why I want to call the insurance company. It's just right now $90 is a hit, you know what I mean, dude?
Yeah,
it's a hit, bro, especially when I got a couple of vacations coming up I got to plan for.
Right.
You know what I mean? That extra $90 could be food for 2 days, you know what I mean? Especially when I go to New York, you know what I mean? When I'm not going to have the kid with me, it's just going to be me, you know what I mean, and a couple of the homies. Cool. I only need to find that's food right there for that weekend. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, $90 is $90.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially when you're trying to budget it out. You know?
Yeah, exactly, dude. I mean, I make it work. I jambalaya it. You know what I mean? But trying to not get to that point where I'm sick of jambalaya and everything, dude.
Right. No, that's what I had to do when I was like trying to make these huge budget cuts, like in general with life. Cause everything was just crazy.
Yeah.
Like I cut off Netflix. Like I cut off all these little things that people were like, dude, it's only like $15. It's like, dude, $15 is adding up right now.
Yeah,
man.
but you know what? I got 4 platforms at $15. That's what? About $60?
Yeah.
You know what I mean, dude? That's food for a week for you and the wife.
Yeah.
Well, that's dog food for the month.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, bro?
Yeah, I took all that stuff off. I think
That's
I
gas.
canceled. I think I canceled my gym membership. Like all these like just extra stuff that I was just like, just can't do it. Like I don't.
Yeah.
I'll watch whatever. I'll watch YouTube or something. YouTube free, whatever. Because I was just like, I just can't. Oh no, we were watching like we would just watch movies, DVDs.
Yeah.
Because it was that bad. Or we go to like Redbox.
Yeah.
When Redbox is a thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
$5,
Facts, bro.
$5. Watch it. Send it back.
It's about that time. So, like, I don't know, once, twice a year, I literally just go and, hey, I go to my bank, yo, my debit card's not working. Because then I figure out, oh, okay, what's shut off? All right, yep, turn Netflix back on. And you save money that way. Yeah, but I don't remember what I have because I don't look at my, like, money comes in and goes out, bro. I don't look where it's going. You know what I mean? If something looks abnormal, then yeah, I look. But if it doesn't look out of the ordinary, and you're not going to miss $10, $15 here, but it adds up, though.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So
yeah, it really does. It's like, I go get coffees and stuff. I'm like, I need to stop because it's like, it's only like $3. But then, like, you look, $3
times 30. Times 30.
Times 30. Like, dude, it's like $90.
So I luck out with the coffee department. I get free coffee at work all day. And then, so I'm only buying coffee twice a week. You know what I mean? And I go to the mobile, dude. So it's like $1.60, bro.
Yeah, mobile's clutch.
You know what I mean? Dude, I can get 2 coffees for the price of 1 at Dunkin's, and it's literally the same coffee.
It literally is.
It's Green Mountain coffee. It's the same.
Yeah. Like, who are you trying to play? Like, we know. It's cheap. It's like same thing with McDonald's. I think McDonald's is Green Mountain.
Yeah.
No, Green Mountain or what's the dude? The dude that's on it. Newman's.
Yeah.
Newman's
Okay.
own.
Yeah.
I think they do Newman's. I think McDonald's does Newman's own.
Which is good coffee, bro.
It is good.
You know what I mean?
Great coffee.
It really is. It's great coffee, dude. I need to find a substitute for coffee, though. That's not tea, because I'm not a tea guy. You know what I mean? We're just about done here with the teeth. We're getting to the cleaning aspect. You know what I mean, dude? So once that's done, I want to try and cut down as many things as I can to stain them.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I want to go get them re-whitened and stuff like that, dude. And I'm not bombing all this money on my teeth, dude. It's
So then, yeah.
There are caffeine capsules.
4 years from now, you know what I mean? Brown teeth again, you know what I mean?
Right. It's like, dude, what the
But that's the thing, you know what I mean? Like, because I don't want to say I need the caffeine, but you know how it is, bro. Coffee in the morning, bro, it's a good way to start your day off, dude. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I would definitely need to supplement caffeine somehow, some way, you know what I mean? Maybe if I could find like an all organic and all natural one, then yeah, I'd probably be up for it, you know what I mean? But then again, I drink 2-3 cups a day. Do I want to be popping 2-3 pills a day?
Yeah. Now that's like, not medication, but it's like
Right.
just another thing you got to take and focus on. You
Right.
don't take it, then your day's jacked up.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Type of deal.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's bad for me, the caffeine. 'Cause, like without caffeine, like I'm tired. Like I can go a day without caffeine, I'll be tired the entire day. I got caffeine, I'm fucking good.
I'm always tired. I always say I'm gonna change my middle name to always tired because I'm always tired. The only time I'm not always tired is when I'm sitting at home on Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah. It's weird.
Legit.
When I'm not at the job that I don't want to be at. You know what I mean, bro?
No, I feel that.
I don't know what it is. It's weird. It's a weird thing. Yeah, I'm always tired. I just push through it.
Yeah, dude, I don't. I get 6 hours of sleep, I feel great, then I crash. I get 9 hours of sleep, I feel great, I crash. I get 15 hours of sleep, I feel great, I crash. You know what I mean, dude? Like, and then it's just like, and then when you get home, you wake up. I'll be dog tired all day at work, bro. The moment I step in my house, wide awake.
You're like, dude, I just want to go to sleep.
No,
Now I do.
not even
Like,
that.
let's do
not
shit
even that,
now.
'cause I get home at like 4 o'clock. You know what I mean, dude? Can't be going to sleep at no 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Whatever, man. Whatever.
Whatever, man. Whatever. So what's up with you, Jay?
Yo,
I know. How's everybody doing?
I am great. Thank you.
We're gonna have to like chop this up and put this at the beginning. Like,
Yeah,
how's
right, dude.
everybody doing? I'm good, man. I mean, I'm good. I'm a little tired from today. I was just traveling because I went to Boston today for Boys and Girls Club Advocacy Day, which was cool. Just cool to see people, just hear people, leading the way, for youth development. This guy yawning. This guy's tired too.
How you gotta be honest, dude?
It was cool. It was cool just to show face. I can't really do much there, just based on the circumstances, but it's cool to just show that face and be there. And be present,
dude. Sometimes it's nice just to be in a setting and absorb what's going on and what's happening. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Came back, played a little floor hockey with the kids. Actually, wasn't too bad. Nobody got hurt, which is always a good thing.
Praise Jesus.
Amen. Because you tell them how to like hold the stick. Because some of them have no idea.
Yes.
But then you have the ones that hold it just at the end.
Oh yeah.
And then it flops around.
They swing it like a baseball bat, bro. You know what I mean?
Somebody in the chest. I'm like, guys, I need you to hold it this way because one, you're gonna have better control when you're playing in general. You're gonna hit better, and two, if you start swinging that thing, you're taking somebody's shins out.
And that hurts, bro.
Oh, it's terrible.
Right on your ankle bone.
Yeah.
Drop any grown man. I don't care.
I'm right down. So, I mean,
drop LeBron James. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm done.
You just brought it up again.
Hey, we got a thumbs up out of that though.
And then just the
I mean, he is a grown man.
yes. And then just like slap shot, no slap shots.
Yeah.
I mean, we have no pads. Like
Right.
it's literally just
Right.
us and a plastic puck.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah. No. And dude, when some plastic pucks catch you, those things take right off, dude. Trust me, I know for a fact, bro.
Yeah. We used to play with tennis balls because it travels a little bit better on the floor.
Yeah.
But then like one kid got hurt, like he was playing goalie, so like they shot. This was like years ago.
Yeah.
And why we stopped? I mean, we had the pucks, but we stopped. We also had like, you've seen the Mighty Ducks.
Yeah, the street hockey pucks. The ones that have the
yeah,
balls on the inside, the little bearings on the inside. Yeah.
We have those, but
Those
I'm like,
hurt.
there's
No.
no shot I'm playing with this.
No, definitely not, dude.
So
Some kid will lose the front teeth, bro.
yeah, 100%. So this kid, we were playing. He's playing goalie. Somebody takes a shot. He gets hit in the eye.
Oh,
And I guess it like damaged like his eye,
that
like some
stinks,
part of
dude.
his eye or whatever.
His retina or whatever. Probably scratched it.
Yeah. So like we stopped doing that. We actually we bought helmets, like the full face shield.
Yeah, which is
helmets.
smart. They
We got, like-
should. At least
we
the
got, like, 4
goalies.
of them.
At
Yeah,
least
we
the
got-
goalies.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Because, like
Yeah.
you said, no slap shots, no wristers or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can kind of control it. You know what I mean? But the goalie, dude, you could shoot on the ground. Someone has a stick angled the wrong way. It's riding right up that
Yeah. So,
stick and catching you right in the mouth, dude.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So we just play with. I mean, I probably should. I hate bringing the helmets out because like half the time I think they don't even want to wear them.
Yeah.
But then like we were playing lacrosse
Right.
and now we bought masks for that too because
Right.
like they give you the nice little rubber ball.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I try to use like either a softball or a wiffle ball because like I don't know if you guys want to wear the mask,
Right.
But then I was like, guys, they're like, can we use a harder ball? And I'm like, well, if we do, then you guys got to wear the mask. And they're like, yeah, we want to wear the mask.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right.
At least they're cool with it, brother. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
at least they're
So-
cool with it. So maybe with the hockey mask, but the hockey mask, I gotta clean it every single time because.
Oh yeah, dude.
I mean, that's why we buy it. I
Right.
gotta stop being lazy. And
Yeah.
but and for them, it might just be cool. Yeah, I think we got like two large ones, like for like my big head,
yeah.
like someone my size, or little smaller kids.
Yeah.
Met with my youth of the year, which was cool. We got caught up on a lot of things.
That's dope.
I'm excited for her.
You got Chicago coming up soon, right?
July. That's in July. Youth of the year. Next is states. We got to submit her packet like in like 2 weeks. 3 weeks. So it's like really soon. So we have some stuff to finish, and it's just been a rough couple weeks.
Yeah.
Just with us, with her, everything else in general, and so we haven't really been able to work on it, but we got a lot done today. So we're really in the home stretch. She's got to write a speech. So
that's kind of on her though. Then, you know what I mean?
yeah.
I mean, yeah, maybe you could bounce ideas off her and help her with it, but like,
She's got and she knows that, and it's because it's on her, but at the same time it's also on me because
definitely, dude.
It's a program that I have to run,
right?
And we're very consistent with it, and I want to keep that up, and it's also beneficial for her, and we're also in this just very opportune space where they usually don't, but they could if they were more active, and I mean, who knows if they do one this year. So for military clubs, it's us, and then there's Cape Cod, but Cape Cod doesn't really have an active youth center, so it's just us for our state.
Oh, really?
So like theoretically, we just automatically advance to
right?
regionals.
Yeah, right.
So it's like, and when you advance, you get a scholarship.
Yeah,
like they give you $2,500 scholarship.
Yeah, that's dope.
So for us, you're almost foolish to not try to go to states.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Because, and I try and I prepare them.
Yeah.
With no, you're not going to just be given this thing. Like,
right. Well, you got, because you don't want to teach these kids that everything's gonna be handed to you. You know what I mean? No, you still need to do the work. You still need to write a good essay. You still need to do X, Y, and Z.
Yeah,
you know
because their essays in just their packet piece, not the speech, but their packet piece, that stays with them through the whole process. So there's nothing that they can change on that part. So you need to write it. And two, I want you to be prepared. Because one, you still have to do your speech in front of these people.
Right, exactly.
You still have to go through that process in the state, even though you may be the only one.
Right.
You still got to do it. Excuse me. And I'm not going to tell you if you're the only one. Like the past couple of years, I've been like, yeah, I think Cape Cod might have some people in there. I'm like, or like, there's, or I'll just say
that's good though. That's good.
Hey,
create that competition, dude.
There's 34 kids that are going to be there.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, theoretically there are.
Right.
But they're traditional. Majority of them are traditional boys and girls clubs. Because it's like, I don't want you to go in there thinking that this is just going to be a cakewalk.
Right.
Like, I want you to be prepared. I want you to go in the mindset, because once you get to regionals, you better believe the big boys are putting their pants on.
Yeah.
Because they're just phenomenal kids. These kids that are doing Youth of the Year, they're phenomenal kids.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
They're smart. They're intelligent. Yep. And I'm not saying that mine isn't. They're smart. They're intelligent. They're preparing. They're getting ready.
Just like your child. Just like not your child, but just like your child is. You know what I mean, dude?
So it's like, come and show up. Tell
and who knows?
Story.
Maybe they have better resources than what you guys can offer.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, like, show up.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do my best to get you in front of people and practice and do the interview questions and stuff like that. So, we got States is coming up in May.
That's dope. That's dope.
It's at Gillette Stadium again, which is cool.
That's cool, man.
Last year we got to walk on the fields, take some pictures.
Yeah.
I'm the photographer for it too.
All right. Hey.
Super amateur photographer. But I know a guy.
I might know a guy, you know what I mean?
So I do that for them. I'm on the planning committee for the whole thing too. So we plan this little thing together, and then hopefully New York in June. Which is regionals. We typically go, which is cool. I always enjoy that. I'm just trying to get one kid I mean, I'd love to get multiple, but
Well, yeah,
I would
obviously.
love to get one kid to just at least the National Military Youth of the Year
Yeah.
event. Because there's that, like after regionals is that,
Yeah.
and then there's like national,
Yeah.
you know, versus other traditional club kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I would love to just get one to like 2 nationals. Like you don't even have to win.
Right.
Like I just want to get you.
To there.
If I can get you there, like to me, that is like a good ballpark. If you win the whole thing, like yo, let's go.
Right.
But there's never been a military kid to win the entire thing. Like it's always been traditional.
Why do you think that is?
I mean, I think part of it is the odds as well. So national
There's more of them than there is you guys. It makes sense.
well, in this yes, in like there's more traditional clubs than military clubs. The National Military Youth of the Year event, you're just going against military kids.
Oh, okay.
But then when you go to the like National Youth of the Year, which I know sounds like the same, but it's not.
No, it's different.
National Military Youth of the Year, only military kids.
Right.
National Youth of the Year
Is everybody.
It's five traditional clubs from each region.
Yeah.
5 regions.
Yeah.
And then military kid.
Okay.
So it's like the odds are like
yeah,
forever.
no, yeah. You got 100 to 1. You know
Not
what I
in
mean?
your not in your
Yeah.
favor as it is.
Right.
So it's it's tough. So it's like who's gonna be that one? I mean, I'm not saying we will be, but I mean that'd be cool. But
That would be dope.
It would be nice. It would be nice to see a military kid. It would be nice just for the military community
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
to see a military kid take it off.
Might
'cause-
spark kids younger than, let's say, said person. Like, yo, they did it. All right, bet.
Like it's
I
possible.
can make it there too. I can do it. You know
like
what I mean?
it is possible.
Right,
Like,
exactly.
It is possible to get
Right.
it. Okay, cool. So yeah, that would just be cool to see because I think they started the partnership with military clubs in like 2002 or something like that.
Yeah.
Where they invited the military clubs into that program and I think just with BGCA in general, just that partnership with military clubs. So I mean, we got time against us a little bit, but at the same time, I really hope that they can get to a point where a military kid wins. I mean, I'd love to be on the cornerstone of that, but
Yeah.
trying to just figure. I mean, the process is so difficult because it's like different judges every year, so you never know what the judges are like really focused on and looking for when it
That's
comes
good,
to that
though.
kind of thing.
Keeps them on
Which
the
is good.
tootsies. Keeps
For
them on the
sure.
tootsies, dude. You know what I mean?
For sure. So I'm just trying to figure out, what is, I don't want to say the standard, but like what, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just trying to get my kids as prepared as possible.
That's literally all you can do, Jay.
We had a finalist last year, which was cool. He was super psyched, but super bummed at the same time that he didn't win. But yeah, we're up against a lot of
Live and learn, man.
It's really up like against the best of the best. So like you can't really get too mad unless it gets into like the politics of it all. Not literal politics, but I'm just speaking like politics.
Oh, I'm sure there's politics in it, like everything else, dude.
Yeah, not like Republican and whatever.
No,
but
no,
just-
no, no,
You
no.
guys know what I'm talking
No,
about.
yeah, the politics of it, the fucking ass kissing, the who knows who, the you know what I mean, bro? Because it ain't about who you know, it's about who knows you. Just so you know, life advice from Crispy.
So it's so I've been working on that kind of stuff. Just got a couple mixes back,
There you go.
so progressing in the album.
Yeah.
And just been doing the pod, man.
Word out. A lot going on there for sure. A lot, all good things though.
Yeah, I'm
for
super
sure.
excited. We're finally making some progress. I got a studio session next Friday, and then like a full day of music. I think I told you guys, production session, and then right after going into the studio with Mertz. So
On Sunday?
yeah. So literally 4 hours at production,
Yeah.
and then we'll walk over to the bridge, and then we'll have 2 hours of just recording.
There you go,
Word
dude.
out. There we
So-
go.
We've been trying to do that for a little bit, and I was like, March isn't really a good time for me, but I was
That's a
like,
long day, though, dude. 8
Yeah.
hours like that. But hey, you got to treat it as a job. You know what I mean, dude?
yeah, it'll be cool because he's been saying we to kind of continue the progression and just like the momentum that you have that day, you know, you're sitting here making a beat.
Yeah.
And like, hey, let's hit the studio and like
Drop
record.
something.
You know, let's drop something. I'll probably work on something a little bit different than the beat that we're working on. Try to finish up some of my songs for my project, but just having that momentum will be really cool. Or
Right.
maybe we might. No, I'm probably gonna record because I'd rather like him do mixing
By himself.
by himself. Like I want to be there, but like I think we're at a point like I do trust what he does.
Plus, you know, whatever he sends you, you could be like, yo, change this, and this, and he's gonna.
Yeah,
You
but
know
it's
what I
also
mean?
to the point like he knows kind of my brain,
Right.
and also I can be, you know, where if I do need corrections, it's not many,
Right.
and it's not like a send it out.
Right.
Hey, I need changes. Send
Right.
it out. Oh, I need more changes.
Right.
Send it out. Oh, I need another change. Send it out. Oh, I need another. It's
Right.
usually like
Exactly.
there may be like 2,
Yeah. 2 or 3 things that need to be
Yeah.
fixed or whatever.
and then half the times the edits, and this is not anything against him, but I love the critique on it. A lot of times the edits are like things that he's hearing or he's
Right.
seeing. He's like, hey, I think this needs this, or I
Right.
need to add this.
Yeah.
Let me fix that, and then I'll
Right.
send it to you. All right,
Yeah.
cool. Like,
Cool, no problem.
Cool. That's, do that, and then, we go from there. So it's been cool. So busy, but good stuff. I'm excited.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up.
I've just been, just working music, man. That's my life.
Dude, it's
Working music.
not a bad life to have, though. You
for
know what I
sure,
mean? If you
yeah.
think about it.
You just dropped the video, right? You just dropped
Yeah,
the
I
video?
dropped my video for my song Prideful, shot by this guy over here, Crispy.
Right there.
He'll be doing
Ayo.
more too, you know what I mean? Me and Michael Murphy III have a collab EP that we're doing. It's done. We just gotta send it out,
Yeah.
get it mixed and mastered.
I know. He's already been talking to me about music videos for that project, too.
Yeah.
Dope.
We'll have
Bang
to
Bro
figure out a
Road.
day we can get together, the 3 of us, and talk shit out. You know what I mean? Just
sure.
just ideas. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah. So, just writing, recording. I haven't done much recording in a while. I gotta write more stuff, just finish more stuff that I'm writing, because
You got a lot already recorded, though. Like you said, you got a whole EP done with Murph, bro. You know what I mean?
right, yeah. But like as far as like my stuff though, like, I wanna like get more things
okay.
finished,
Yeah.
so that I can record them,
Yeah.
and have that shit be done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like I'll write a verse, a chorus, and then I'll go to the next thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like I beat hop like crazy, but it'll get done.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and then just trying to get some shows lined up. I also have a chance to
That's
sign a
nice,
distribution deal. Who knows? I'm not gonna speak too much on that, but like that's something I'm working on too. Just like getting some kind of distribution.
Yeah. It'll definitely help you out, dude. Get your
Yeah.
music in different avenues that you don't know or didn't think of or
Right.
whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Other people have connections that you don't, man.
Right. Exactly.
So,
Yeah, shows is definitely a must coming up too. Getting some shows.
Yeah.
Down. Trying to figure out the right. I heard Leeds was like, I think Joe put in the chat.
yeah,
Yeah,
Leeds,
they're doing
Leeds,
shows again.
Leeds is doing shows again,
Shout
which
out to
they've
Leeds.
been doing shows, bro. I don't know why they were like, oh, we're back. Like, dude, you guys literally
Like-
just showed Clancy a couple months, like last year, end of last year, dude. What do you mean we're back? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
maybe they just haven't done anything since then.
Probably not like full booking.
And that's why they mean they're back. You know what I mean? I don't know. I was kind of confused because I was like, wait, I always see,
I think there's a
I
point.
constantly
Or they
see
sponsored
posts
it.
from them. You know what I mean? So I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, what do you mean you're back? I thought you wait, you were here.
Well, he does a lot of throwback. He does a lot of throwback.
Oh, he
posts.
does?
Yeah, it's a lot of throwback posts of like different shows that he's thrown.
Oh, all right.
I think there's a point in time where like they stopped and then they did like other things, but now they're like back full fledged.
Yeah. He might have like sponsored that. The clan, maybe
Could've.
the Clancy one maybe like sponsored it or something. Maybe didn't.
And
like,
it couldn't even
fully
been a
promote
Clancy
it.
show. It could have been someone else's show, and I'm just thinking, but I'm pretty sure it was Clancy. But I could be wrong.
Yeah, I have no idea. You might be right too.
You know what I mean? I very well could be right. 50-50 shot, brother.
I mean, they've done shows like big and small, like
Yeah.
literally, like they've done everything pretty much.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah.
Yeah, no, they popped up on my
wanna
feed, I
look
don't
into
know,
that.
4 or 5 months ago, and I've constantly seen them now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's cool though. That's cool to see.
Once
that.
a week, twice a week, whether like it's not like an every day, all day type thing, you know what I mean? But it's definitely enough. They've popped up enough where you say the name, oh, I've recently seen something about them. What was it? Now I gotta rack my brain. Oh, like you put something. Yep, okay, I remember. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I've seen them enough over the last 4 or 5 months where that name stuck. You know what I mean?
No, it's cool. It's good. It's cool to see them back because I mean they bring a lot of great acts in. They throw a lot of great shows. So I'm excited to see like that stuff kick off. See how they run it. If it's the same model as before, are they doing something different?
Yeah. I'd definitely look into it if I were you guys. You know what I mean?
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, we got the contacts, so.
I don't think Joe wouldn't have said anything if he didn't feel like it wasn't a suit for y'all.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean, bro?
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
They do like marketing and stuff like that too. Like they have like different services and stuff like that where they can like do like certain like press runs, like email blasts and all that stuff.
Yeah, they do email blasts. They do like album reviews, I believe. Like you said, press runs or interviews. Yeah, they're not just like booking shows.
So
Like,
they're a
he
media
does-
company
he does-
then.
Yeah.
He does. Yeah, he does a lot of different stuff, which is cool. He's always been for the culture, and it's always been like top notch. You know what I mean? Like he's the artist that he's bringing in. Like it's not just Joe Schmo. It's like,
Right, yeah. It's someone that's worth opening, someone worth buying onto a show for.
right, exactly. So yeah,
Because I would imagine that's how they do it, right? Pay to play, you sell tickets, you get your money back type stuff.
You think so? Yeah.
that's what it's been in the past.
Yeah.
which
I mean, that's the average. That's how it goes, which is whatever, dude, at the end of the day. But at least as an artist, you feel like, let's say it's $250. All right, I'm getting my $250's worth, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, dude?
To open up for said big name.
Right.
It's not. It's usually a bigger name.
Right.
So you're like, okay.
Yeah.
Like
Right, it's worth it.
Yeah.
The juice is worth the squeeze. You know what I mean?
They hit me up about like some like few other shows. Like when I first started, but I mean I didn't have the bread to like take it on.
Right,
You know what I mean? So-
exactly.
But like now this time around, like
We're in a different-
we've
we're-
been in it longer now, so
You're-
like now we know
you're
what
in a
to
different
expect.
place.
We
You
know
got
the ins
more
and outs of
knowledge under your belt. You got more songs under your belt. You got a little dough stacked aside for shows or recording or whatever. You know what I mean, bro?
a little bit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Trust me, I know, bro.
I've been
A little
doing good
bit,
the past
you know what I
couple
mean?
weeks, so I just gotta keep at it.
Yeah, right.
yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing shows again. Really practicing, really putting something together. That stuff Zafir was talking about really stuck. So
I mean, he's not wrong, man.
no,
He's not, man. You play the way you practice, and it's like you said. The more I thought about it, I was like, damn, dude. I always gave 110% in practice, dude. Even when coach was like, yo, chill out. We got a huge tournament this weekend. Nah, coach. You know what I mean? Gotta stay ready. You know what I'm saying? So how you practice, yeah, it definitely affects. I just never thought of it like that, dude. Like as far as like an artist standpoint, you know what I mean? Like I just never thought of it as like performance as a thing you need to practice. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, because I mean, I've seen like artists that go on tour and stuff. Like they're like rehearsing like their steps.
Yeah.
Where they're going. This thing goes off. I better be over here.
Yeah.
So I don't like blow my head off. Pyrotechnics are going off. I don't want to be standing next to the heater.
No, definitely not, bro.
And my hair goes up in flames like Michael Jackson.
And like the coolest thing about it too is like they're so seasoned that like even like during practice or like during a sound check, like it feels like the exact like the concert. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
But again, that's the
the
practice
point.
that they've done.
That's the point.
Oh, for
In
sure.
the mirrors that you don't see. You know what I mean, bro?
Exactly right.
Yeah.
When we did the Annoyed show, like I was watching him doing sound check, and like we were all going crazy after that because like it just felt like the actual performance. I mean, it was the actual performance, but like it just felt like it was like just prime time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
it was incredible. It was incredible to watch.
It was.
yeah, I mean, the sound's got to be right. If you're whispering, obviously I'm saying that loosely. If you're whispering, like your sound checks are going to be off.
Yeah.
So like I got to go 110% on sound check to make sure that everything sounds the way that it should.
Right.
If not, your level's going to be off, and then when you do perform, it's not going to sound right.
Yeah. And then you're fighting with the sound engineer. Yo, turn my shit up, dude. Yeah. And then turn it up too much. And then that the stuff. Then
the speakers blow out.
Yeah. You know what I mean, dude? The beat sounds off because it's way louder. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, makes sense.
Yeah.
You forgot to turn off your microphone, so now the freaking battery's low.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. How you been, Crispy?
I've been good. Can't complain, man. Just work and work, man. I got the new program, trying to figure that out. Mm-hmm. Just grow my faith in Christ, man. Really, that's it's been real slow, so I'm just utilizing the time now while I know I have it to grow that strength stronger, and you know what I mean. Continue obviously as I go. I'm not gonna. Oh, we're busy now. No, forget God. No, it's not gonna happen. You know what I mean. But no, it's been hanging out with the kiddo a little more, playing a little more Xbox with him. Just trying to fill my time, man, so I'm not so bored.
Just wait.
Yeah,
Just
no,
wait.
I know.
Now that you said
That's,
that.
well, that's yo.
That happens when I have like a
that's-
little extra time off.
That's why I'm not complaining about it, man. I'm enjoying it. You know what I mean, dude? Like, yeah, okay, bookings ain't where they are, but you know what? It's slow period, cool. But you know what? Faith in Christ has gotten stronger.
Amen.
Been hanging out with the kiddo a little more.
Amen.
Getting work done at my regular work. Got a new editing program. I need to learn it. Got the Photoshop. I'm learning it. You know what I mean? So, like, I'm busy in other aspects, dude.
Yeah, you got the time to learn it, so then when
Right,
things start to go full tilt, you don't have to be like YouTube.
I got the time. I got the time to focus on stuff that I may not have as much focus for moving forward here in the latter the latter half of the year. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean, dude? Just because we all know how busy it gets after fucking May. You know what I mean? Like, May's pretty much all full. I think I got one weekend available.
Nice.
You know what I mean, dude? Yeah. So like, as far as weekend wise, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's already coming. It's coming.
Yeah.
Knock, knock, knocking
Summer.
on Krispy's door.
Summer,
Yeah.
Summer is coming.
You know what I mean? So it's
You're just preparing
vacations
for it.
and all. Yeah, exactly.
You're
I'm
just
just,
preparing for that, man.
I'm taking time now, and I'm focusing on stuff that I know I may not have this amount of time in 3-4 months to actually do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, I always find time for God, always, no matter where I am and what I'm doing, even when I'm on vacation. Like, that's, you know what I mean? Yo, even if I got, nope, stop. Take 5 seconds to myself and pray real quick. You know what I mean? That's easy peasy lemon squeezy at that point.
Yeah, got to.
You know what I mean? But like, as far as like the kiddo wise, learning the program, like, yo, there's times I don't even see my kid for the whole weekend, bro. I don't know how many times last weekend, yo, Dad, what are you doing this weekend? I'm gone all weekend, bro. There's some food in the freezer, dude. Nani and Papa down the street. Here's some money, dude. I'll be back Sunday. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It happens.
do,
I'm
man.
just thankful enough that he's old enough and mature enough that I can do that.
Right.
I can do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
he's mature enough, dude. The worst thing that kid's gonna do is play Xbox till 4 a.m. when I told him to go to bed at 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like literally, bro,
Yeah.
I'll take it, dude. If that's the worst thing I gotta
Yeah,
worry
if
about.
that's the worst
or
thing,
eating
yeah.
$100 worth of food in 2 days. You know what I mean? We're supposed to last them 3. Like, yo, whatever, dude. That's an easy fix, dude. Cash app you some money. You know what I mean?
Guilty as charged. That's me too.
So I've just kind of utilizing my time recently and trying to focus on stuff that I know coming up I may not have as much time to focus on.
Yeah.
Because I'll be that busy. You know what I mean? So
Makes sense. Makes sense. Word. This has been cool, man. I mean, sorry to the listeners who are not LeBron fans who had to listen to 40 minutes.
No, we ain't.
Of crispy banter. There you go. Crispy banter on LeBron James.
you can
You're
find me on
welcome.
all
Is that a
social
bye-bye
platforms.
LeBron wave?
_ Krispy Pic Media, all one word. Send me the DM. Send me the comments. You know you want to. I know you do. I know you. Just know though that I'm going to be laughing about how mad you get, and I'm not sorry about it. I am. I am sorry because you shouldn't get that mad about someone else's opinion. But that's between you and yourself to work out.
And we can't wait
You
till
know what I mean?
we can't wait for the day we were gonna say nah. Hey, goodbye.
I can't wait,
To
dude.
LeBron in the NBA.
The worst part about it though is they're gonna induct him into the Hall of Fame, dude. And it's
Oh
like,
no, he's already.
Yeah,
he doesn't deserve to
He was
be
there,
there
like, when he was
bro.
18.
He's ignorant,
Yeah,
dude.
he was. Yeah. He was there when he was 18.
Dude, it should go based on your personal attitude if you're allowed in
Yeah.
there or not, because then like a lot of them wouldn't be.
Like if they base it off character too, like 3 strikes you're out
yeah,
type thing.
the 3 flops, you're done.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was gonna throw the flops in there too.
All right, I'm done with LeBron James.
I
I'm
know,
done.
like,
I'm done.
like-
I'm done for this
Crazy.
episode.
Crispy will go another 40 minutes talking about LeBron.
I really can't believe that I gave that
Here we
man
go.
40 minutes
hang on, guys.
of my energy, dude. I'm talking all this crap about him, and I'm giving it so much energy, dude. But I'm not mad about it. Like
Yeah.
y'all are gonna be. I'm not mad. Like I'm gonna go home and still eat eggs. You know what I mean? Pass out with a smile on my face, dude. You guys will ruin your day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they can be like, yo, who's this doof talking about basketball. He doesn't even watch basketball.
Yeah, I know. So that's gonna be the one comment. You know what I mean? They're gonna be like, "Oh, you said in the pod that you don't watch TV, you haven't watched sports." Blah, blah. Yeah, you're right. I don't.
That's literally what.
So why is what I'm saying making you this mad then? Again, you're just making my point, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean, dude? You're literally making my point for me. Thank you. And this is why I'm doing this, dude. Thank you.
It was like the cam thing we were talking about. Like, oh no, when we said the cancel culture, like, oh, you say one thing and then everybody wants to cancel you, and then everybody was like, oh, look at this guy, yo, they don't even deserve a podcast. Bro, it's like you're literally proving my point right here.
Also, jokes on them. Thank you. You guys helped get that shit to like 25,000 views. Right. Thank you, because you guys fed the algorithm, dude. Yeah. Do you know how many times I troll on a post, dude, just to, yo, my numbers are a little low. Let's put something controversial up, dude. And then I just laugh. And I'll literally tell people when they get mad, like, dog, you realize I'm literally just trolling you for the algorithm. That's what this is. I don't care about who's better, LeBron James or Jordan. I really don't care, because it doesn't affect my life in any way, shape, or form, dude. You know what I mean, bro? Yeah. It's like, so, I literally, dude, I'll do it. I will. What was it? What was the last one I did? Oh, it was when KC was in the Super Bowl. The next day, I was like, yo, why are all you KC fans mad? Like, you know what I mean? Just playing stupid like I didn't watch the Super Bowl. You know what I mean, dude? Bro, lit it up, dude. People lit it up. Why you always got trash talk Mahomes? Blah, blah, blah. Like, bro, I literally just asked why you guys are mad.
Yeah.
One time. Well, it ain't always.
You insinuated.
But again, thank you. I got 40 comments on here, 50 likes, and it's helped my algorithm. You're now helping me reach more people. There is a method to my madness, people, okay? May have been in special ed class my whole life, but hey, if I got to utilize the algorithm, then I'm going to use it to my advantage. And if that means I got to post some bullshit to get my numbers up, so be it. I'll do it.
It's called influence.
But I also really don't care if no one likes my shit, though. Like on a flip coin. You know what I mean? Like, I do it. Had I done it and it got nowhere, I wouldn't be butthurt about it. The fact that everyone comments on it is what makes me laugh, dude.
It makes it funny.
You know what I mean? It does. It makes it funny. Because then you see, it even agrees with me, dude. Thumbs up, bro. Not even.
He's like, you know what? That's a wrap.
I'm gonna hit you with the font.
Hey, you got the font right there. Yeah.
Nothing.
No, nothing.
Nada, not happening. Well, I want to say thanks to everybody for. If you have made it this far, thank you for tuning in.
If not, I'm sorry about my LeBron James rant.
We got nowhere near any of the topics that I brought, but that's cool.
Definitely not. Hey, just save them for next team pod. Yeah. That's all. Because I had a couple of mine. I had a couple of questions that I was going to ask. I'm going to have to go home and write them down, because I'll forget by the time we do the next team pod. But whatever. It's all good.
Thank you. God bless everybody for tuning in, for hanging out with us in this time. But until next time, my name is Jay Faith. We got
L.Y.F E.
And
it's your boy Crispy, baby.
And this is the Right Mind Podcast. We'll catch y'all next time.
What's up? Wait, hold on. Stop. So we can all get the what's up right at the end, but we cannot clap in sequence? Whatever, dude. I'll take it. A win's a win.